They were famous when they were young, but they seemed to have been forgotten. Here are some forgotten child stars and where they are today. Jason James Richter starred as Jesse in 1993's Free Willy and became world famous thanks to the movie and its 2 sequels. In the 2000s, the American largely withdrew from the acting business and worked instead as a musician. The now 41-year-old was, among other things, guitarist in the band Blue Root and later in Fermata. After the breakup of Fermata, he returned to the film and TV business. Recently, Richter made bad headlines when he was arrested for domestic violence. Most recently, he played Detective Williams in the thriller The Little Things. Anna Chlumsky enchanted us in 1991 in the role of Little Vada alongside Macaulay Culkin in My Girl. Today, the American is 40 years old, mother of 2, and a sought-after TV series actress. Most recently, she appeared in Veep, Hannibal, and *Halt and Catch Fire*. Edward Furlong played the young John Connor in Terminator 2 in the early 90s, and a little later, Daniel Vineyard in American History X. Since the turn of the 2000s, he has repeatedly made bad headlines with drug and alcohol excesses and arrests for domestic violence. Professionally, the now 43-year-old actor was most recently seen in the series Star Trek: Renegades and back in his starring role in Terminator: Dark Fate. Mara Wilson played the spunky title role in the film Matilda in 1996. In 2000, she appeared in another feature film, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. She then retired from the big screen and appeared only sporadically on television. Today, the 33-year-old works mostly as an author. Jonathan Lipnicki made his name as George in Stuart Little in 1999 and as Tony in The Little Vampire the following year. Lipnicki is still known today, especially in the US, where he often appears on TV, such as in 2018 in the dating show Celebs Go Dating. In addition, the 30-year-old has recently made appearances on series such as Family Tools and Monk. As Steve Urkel, Jaleel White became world famous in the 90s series Family Matters. Afterwards, he had countless guest appearances in other series. Today, he can also be found on the small screen, where he works as a host, among other things. On the Netflix series The Big Show Show, he played Terry. He also recently launched his own cannabis line called It's Purple.
Some stars have to struggle with hard twists of fate and major problems while the whole world is watching. In the past, some celebrities have even disappeared without a trace. Some have mysteriously reappeared and others unfortunately didn't turn up at all. Here we'll show you some stars who have gone missing. Actor Jason Mewes disappeared in 2001 after breaking his parole for drug possession. Nobody knew where he was. We didn't hear from him again until 2003. Although he still works as an actor today, it wasn't until 2020 that he was seen in the series Supergirl. In 2010, Andrew Koenig's family reported him missing after him failing to make his return flight from Vancouver to LA. The actor was known from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. This disappearance, however, did not have a happy ending. A few days later, the Californian's body was found in Stanley Park in Vancouver. He had committed suicide. Superman star Margot Kidder was missing for 4 days in 1996. She was found alive but utterly disorientated in the bushes of a Los Angeles suburb. In 2018, the Canadian actress died alone in her Montana home. The cause of death is said to have been an overdose, according to the police. She was 69 years old. The whole world knows the sad fate of the Nirvana frontman, Kurt Cobain. He too mysteriously disappeared. Before the rock musician's body was found on April 5, 1994, his mother had filed a missing persons report. Did Olivia Newton-John's ex, Patrick McDermott, fake his own death? In 2005, he was reported missing after a fishing trip. In 2016, Women's Day reported that he was living in Mexico with his new girlfriend. He was heavily in debt at the time of his disappearance. With her hit song Nothing Compares to You, Sinead O'Connor became an absolute international star. In 2016, the singer was reported to be missing twice and was even found to be suicidal. In August 2017, she posted a 12-minute Facebook video in which she tearfully talked about her suicidal thoughts over the past 2 years. Jim Sullivan was a famous guitarist and songwriter in the 1960s and 1970s, but in 1975 he just disappeared without a trace. His car was later found abandoned in New Mexico, his clothes and guitar in a nearby hotel. We never found out what did happen to the musician.